In this part of the course, we're going to talk about something we use every day without even noticing it: website cookies. No, they're not the cookies you eat with coffee, but small files that websites store in your browser to remember information about you. We'll look at what they are, how they work, and why they can be useful or dangerous. The way cookies work is quite simple. First, the browser connects to the web server and requests access to the website. Then, the server generates a cookie and stores information about the session in it, such as login details, language preferences, or the contents of a shopping cart. Next, the cookie is sent to the browser, along with the website's content. Once the information is received, the browser loads the website and stores the cookie on the device. It's important to understand that the content of the cookie is updated as you browse the website in order to maintain the details of the session. Later, when the user reconnects to the website, the browser sends the cookie back to the server so it can remember information from the previous session, such as which device was used, which user it was, and what they were doing when the session ended. For example, if the first time you chose to view the site in English or added products to your shopping cart, cookies will make sure everything stays the same the next time you visit the website. You don't have to configure it again. So far, this sounds great, right? Cookies improve the user experience, speed up access, and make websites remember your preferences. But they also have a dark side. Many times, cookies are used to track your online behavior, which sites you visit, how long you stay, what you search for, or which ads you click on. With this information, companies create very detailed digital profiles about your interests and habits, which are then used to show you personalized ads, or in some cases, to sell that data to third parties. Cookies can also be used to keep you logged into a website after you sign in, which is very convenient. Imagine having to enter your username and password on every internal page. It would be frustrating. The problem appears when that cookie, which contains an identifier or session token, is compromised. An attacker could use it to access your account without needing your password. This is known as a session hijacking attack. In general, cookies are divided into two main groups: first-party and third-party cookies. First-party cookies are created directly by the website you are visiting. They are used to remember things like your language, the items in your shopping cart, or your visual preferences. These are usually safe and are part of the website's basic functionality. On the other hand, third-party cookies are placed by websites different from the one you are visiting, usually advertisers, ad networks, or data analytics platforms. For example, when you see a Facebook like button or a Google ad on another website, those companies can place their own cookies in your browser. This allows them to track your behavior across many different websites and build a complete history of your browsing activity. The problem is that this tracking can affect your privacy. It's like someone taking notes on every place you visit and everything you look at, even if you never directly visit their website. That's why major tech companies are starting to gradually eliminate third-party cookies. Safari and Firefox have blocked them by default for years, and Google Chrome, the most widely used browser in the world, plans to completely remove support for third-party cookies soon, replacing them with a more privacy-focused system called Privacy Sandbox. Even so, many websites still use session cookies, persistent cookies, and analytics cookies. Session cookies are automatically deleted when you close the browser. Persistent cookies remain for days or even months until you delete them manually or they reach their expiration date. Analytics cookies are used to measure site traffic, but they may also include unique identifiers that track your behavior. So what can you do to protect yourself? First, review your browser's privacy settings. From there, you can block or limit third-party cookies. In Chrome, for example, this is found under Settings, Privacy and Security, Third-Party Cookies. Second, delete cookies regularly. This removes stored identifiers and prevents websites from continuing to track your behavior. In Chrome, you can use the Delete Browsing Data option. Third, if you're using a shared or public computer, enable incognito mode or private browsing. In this mode, cookies are automatically deleted when you close the window. In Chrome, you can open incognito mode by clicking the Options button, the three dots, and selecting New Incognito Window. And fourth, if total privacy is important to you, consider using privacy-focused browsers or extensions such as Brave or Tor, which block tracking by default. In summary, cookies are not bad by themselves. They are tools designed to improve your web experience. But as with almost everything on the internet, the key is how they are used and who uses them. Understanding how cookies work is the first step toward protecting your privacy and gaining real control over your digital information.